And so they're going to have nothing but enemies in the new Ukraine,
Yep.
which I think is essentially, if you follow the logic of government programs, I think that they're going to be stuck in war over there for a very long time. Because even after they take what they want east of the river, they're still going to face essentially a Nazi-led junta west of it. And that's not hyperbole, by the way. I've written a couple articles about this recently. My most recent piece at antiwar.com is called Keeping Up with Ukraine's Nazis. And this is not to say that Ukraine's government is riddled with Nazis, but it is to say that their military is. And these guys are legitimate Hitler-loving National Socialists. Their grandfathers served Hitler in the Second World War. Their groups are direct descendants of the OUN-UPA that served the Nazis in the war. And that is their legacy. And they don't have George Washingtons and Nathaniel Greens over there to celebrate as heroes. All they have is a bunch of Hitlerians like Stepan Bandera and Repin Stepovich and all those guys who were helped commit the Holocaust. And so this is the national mythology they're building their new national military and political culture around. And you have the most prominent of the Nazis in the country have been leading at the front this whole war. The most dangerous of them is Andrei Beletsky, who's a brigadier general, who's in charge of what's now called the Third Army Corps. That's the Azov Battalion, has now grown into the Third Army Corps, and they have their own chain of command directly to the president and directly to the Westerners in Germany running the war. And they're kind of their own special operations division fighting mostly in the north there. But then Oleg Tannibok, who helped do the overthrow, he's famously on the stage with John McCain in 2014. He and his son are both fighting with the National Guard in the east. Propanenko, I think is how you say his name, is leading the 12th special detachment or whatever in the National Guard. And Yevhen Karas, who was the guy who said, yeah, if it hadn't been for us Nazis, that whole thing would have just been a big gay parade. But we're the ones who, the Westerners like us because we like killing and all that. That guy is the leader of C-14, is also, a leader of the fight in the south of the country. And when the war finally ends, all these guys are going to be war heroes. They're all going to be venerated for all their great sacrifices against the massive Russian beast juggernaut.